Morning, welcome back. Did you work today? Did you pray today? The experience of working a job will always feel like a love-hate relationship. After the grueling application process, where it basically feels like you're walking around the town square, cup in hand, begging for a morsel of employment. Please, sir, can you spare a minimum wage job? Finally getting a call back and actually getting hired is a cause worth celebrating. You can pay your bills, buy the things you want, travel, eat delicious food, and get lots of money!
Unless they give me money!
But clocking in and actually working 8 hours a day? Ew. Doing the 9 to 5 grind for the majority of your life is a whole other story. Being another cog in the capitalism machine will eventually suck the soul right out of you, which you'll probably have to buy back from the big tech overlords once they take over. It really is the simple things at a job that help keep you sane. Chill coworkers you can vibe with. Taking a 40-minute, 30-minute break to gossip with your friends. And pooping on company time. Sounds like my perfect day at the office. There used to be a time when people would spend 50 years at a job doing the same things over and over again until they retire. Which sounds sad, but I think it's impressive. They get that sweet pension living, probably paid off their mortgage by the age of 40. Good on them for having healthy functioning attention spans that weren't constantly getting deep fried by TikToks. Nowadays, we can't even shower without putting our phones down. You think people can spend the entire day at a job without scrolling at least a few times or hopping in a quick live stream?
Y'all, please start being so for real. Why did I see a girl on live at work during MedPass, and she ended up making a mid-air? And she's on live saying patients' names. Oh, you have got to be so serious.
There are rare instances when professionals with established careers gain a big following by making content about their job. People like to get advice from actual experts and not randoms with no credentials. It'll be things like doctors showing you the best vitamins you can eat, dermatologists giving you skincare advice, lawyers giving their professional opinion on internet drama. I feel personally attacked when dental hygienists pop up and tell me I'm not gonna have any more enamel left if I keep drinking sparkling water every day. Aw, that's like my favorite food. If you're lucky and you get the timing right, social media can be a shortcut to fame and financial stability. We've seen it happen plenty of times.
Yeah, right.
But, as you know, critical thinking is at an all-time low. We got people sacrificing their steady flow of income to chase views and dopamine hits in the form of likes. You end up seeing very unsavory things from the last people you'd want to see it from. Ever heard of the Burger King foot lettuce incident of 2012?
Hello.
I personally believe this is the catalyst. This is the chain reaction that inspired it all, posting self-incriminating evidence while on the clock. Thanks for the memes, I guess. Wishing you not the worst, but not the best. Like, my brain does not have enough RAM to fully process what I'm looking at. 60% is already being used to understand finances, which are more complicated than ever these days. Gone are the simpler times of, I give you paper with number, you give me a bag of groceries. 401ks, portfolio investments, liquid assets, what does make your money work for you even mean? Min-maxing our money isn't easy, especially when most people have trouble remembering all the financial accounts they have and what each one does. Would be nice if we had a simple all-in-one app that organizes your entire financial life into one clean interface on a laptop or phone. Oh, like this app. Our sponsor, Monarch Money, who's giving you the gift of 50% off your first year. I'm very much a, if I don't see it, I will forget about it type of person. Having all my finances in front of my eyes so I don't have to open a bunch of separate apps helps me keep better track of my banking. Got to learn about some cash I had just sitting there, not really pulling its weight. I put that pile of money to work right away in a different account to help beef up my savings rate. I get it now. For people with busy lives, Monarch Money is a game changer. They do all the heavy lifting, saving you time, plus linking accounts only takes a few minutes. The less clutter on my phone and in my brain, the less overwhelmed I feel. Don't let financial opportunity slip through the cracks. Use code Edvasian at monarchmoney.com in your browser to get half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarchmoney.com using code Edvasian. Seeing your food get treated like it's about to appear on the homepage of WikiFeet is already bad enough. We just want to eat our fast food in peace and leave the restaurant with our dignity intact, and hopefully not get food poison. Hospitals are a mess right now. My cousin's been working as a nurse for over a decade. She gave me a piece of advice this year. Edvasian, my first name, whatever you do, don't get sick right now. You'd think the healthcare industry would be teeming with hardworking individuals, holding themselves to the highest standards of professionalism. Vulnerable patients are putting their lives in these people's hands, blindly trusting the medical staff are taking care of them. I mean, it's not like there's really a choice. Doing a background check on your assigned nurse is gonna be the last thing on your mind when your arms were cut off, your ears were cut off, your legs were cut off. Ever since phones made their way into the workplace, we've had more HR drama with nurses than whatever goes on in that Grey's Anatomy hospital. By the looks of the like to comment ratio on this TikTok posted by a bunch of nurses, I can confidently say they are not getting hired back for season 2. Cue up chasing cars by the freight, or whatever, a character's about to die, or about to get fired.
So pick me.
While these nurses didn't post personal information or pictures of their patients, they did post the aftermath of a medical exam. I gift you a vulnerable moment where you poke and prod me like a labubu. You gift me a nice photo collage of myself, embarrassing me on the timeline. Posting relatable things about your job is a popular and relatively harmless genre of content. We like going, heh, I do that. But man, all these people in the group project, not one person thought, maybe let's keep this in the group chat. Funny things that happen at work aren't always meant to be shared with the general public. What happened to speedrunning all your tasks before lunch so you can pretend to be busy and chill for the rest of the day? We traded in professionalism for a chance at being famous for a day or for the rest of your professional life in a bad way.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs and it's still in your hands.
Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain with just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
Here's a fun fact about me. A pap smear is not on my list of top 10 things I want to try, but if I ever got one, just for the vibes, my first instinct would be to never go to this clinic. I'm not here to sign up to be used for content. I'm only here to feel uncomfortable for only 15 minutes under the harshest fluorescent lighting in existence. This doesn't really inspire confidence in women to go get important medical exams done when there's always a chance you'll see the nurse who did your exam laughing at you on TikTok 3 hours later. As for an update, their HR department went into overdrive, and in little to no time, everyone involved in this TikTok got fired. I am hoping the right people were let go, cause the first picture just looks like a group photo to me. Imagine thinking your coworker was taking a pleasant picture of everyone, only to find out overnight you've become the face of unprofessionalism. From now on, I am keeping some kind of photography NDA contract on me at all times. If we're getting a pic together, no dumb shit allowed. It's too bad this reinforces the stereotype that nurses are former bullies, when in fact most nurses are overworked, tired, and generally good people. The good nurses were not a fan of this crazy stunt.
What the f just happened? What the f just happened, bro? What the f just happened?
Seems like we're forgetting. Once you clock in and put on the uniform, you're representing the company you work for. And businesses, they don't like looking bad by association when you post out-of-pocket videos online where all their potential customers can see. There's this weird behavior in social media, treating people you don't know as NPCs. Once you start filming, everybody free content for your video. Why are we filming ourselves doing push-ups with atrocious form and getting mad at the customers just trying to shop for their groceries?
It was a day just like today too, wasn't it? It was a day just like today too, wasn't it?
Excuse me.
And not to bring it back to mean nurses again, most of you are great, I respect it. But why are you guys bringing personal beef into the workplace like it's an episode of Maury?
There was a nurse that was fired for violating HIPAA because she leaked somebody that she knows medical records on her close friends' stories.
Can't you fight your patient after your shift ends? Once you clock out and you're outside with street clothes on, you can full on battle royale 10 patients and still have a job at the end of the day. Nurses, feel free to let me know in the comments if that's a thing. Nursing is not an easy job to get. It's years of hellish schooling, hours of blood, sweat, and tears, not to mention expensive. You're not coming out with your 4-year degree until they beat the importance of patient privacy into your head. I'm wondering, How did some of these people pass nursing school? Don't tell me everyone's using AI to do all their work, so no one's getting properly trained. No! I don't want my surgeon Googling how to perform open heart surgery in 10 easy steps. Alright, so we agree that posting sensitive information about a patient is a big no-no. Oversharing online can't get any worse than that, right? Well, what about accidentally leaking classified information about a public facility that shoots hundreds of thousands of people into the sky? Like this employee working at a Mac store in an airport. We're playing the fun game of how many security breaches can you spot in this video?
Thank you, honey. Do you have a straw for me too, please? Thank you, babe.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Morning, everyone.
What was meant to be a video of an influencer working her day job turned into a day in my life about to get robbed tutorial with codes, people's full names, batch numbers on full display. Come spend a day with me at work as I open my store at the crack of dawn with no visible bystanders within 100 feet. The first thing I do is grab $1,100 from the safe at 6:23 a.m. on the dot, using the code 2468 Dubai Chocolate Labubu, and my exact coordinates of where I'm standing are 33.9 north. Hope that phone she's always carrying around comes pre-installed with Mace for when someone eventually tries to rob her. This could have been a huge security breach if someone decided they want a bunch of MAC lipsticks and wads of cash for free. And it's not only the makeup store that's at risk. LAX, you in danger, girl. When someone wakes up and decides they want to do something silly and goofy at the airport, they'll have this wealth of knowledge of a TikTok they can use to plan out their bomb boclat prank. Unsurprisingly, she ended up losing her job, not because of MAC, but because the airport deemed her post as violating social media guidelines.
Oh my God.
I actually really feel badly.
You know what's funny? Even though this happened a month ago, those how to rob a Mac store in the airport videos, they're still up on our page. Everyone, so creative. Like how people are taking the office siren fashion trend too literally. The TikTok office siren trend is a combination of cute feminine clothes, fast fashion, bayonetta glasses, and non-HR approved skirts.
I would definitely talk to you about your skirt being short. I would probably stop you if I saw you, but I would probably hear about it from other people before I stopped and talked to you about it.
HR is gonna be all over them like Emily Blunt and a pair of Chanel boots.
Are you wearing this?
The Chupacabra boots from Temu? Yeah, I am. The main appeal of this look is to give off aura. You get it done, you're competent, while living your Anne Hathaway fashion life. No harm in hopping on a popular fashion trend that's blowing up, but the Bayonetta cosplay only works in a few places. Definitely not in a corporate office environment. It's all fun and games, until you get fired for violating the dress code, cause you got fashion advice from someone who's never worked a day in their life in corporate.
As most of you guys know, I'm in the middle of a lawsuit because a girl decided to dress like me, like an office siren, and got herself fired from her corporate job. A lot of you guys are wondering what she was wearing or what outfit she copied. It was this one.
When we're at work, we don't have to be corporate drones the entire day who don't get to have fun, but there is a time for work and a time for play. Maybe do office siren when working from home. Record day in the life videos on your days off. If you got beef with your patient, take it to the streets. I don't know. Before you post, just remember, even if you delete, the internet is forever. Your future employers will eventually learn how to find archive videos of you making shoes out of their lettuce. The lettuce meant for customers. Cusco's lettuce. I can feel it. HRs will eventually rename their entire department from human resources to, huh? Really? Let's keep a good thing going before employers start taking away everyone's phones at the beginning of their shifts. How else are you gonna watch my videos and tap the like button on company time? Have a good day, try not to be dumb, and see you in the next one.